P Diddy. No bail and trial date set. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. P Diddy provides me with an excellent opportunity to shine a light upon the behaviour of this narcissist, not least because of the allegations against him which suggest a prolific course of abusive behaviour over a substantial body of time, which will give plenty of material to analyse to demonstrate that he is a narcissist and to help people understand why he's behaved the way that he has, but also because, in essence, there'll be various satellite aspects appertaining to this case. First of all, there are the number of victims and the effect that his behaviours have had upon them. Then there are also the suggestions that other notable individuals, celebrities, have either attended parties and witnessed the abuse but done nothing. We will be examining why would somebody behave in that way. Or that some have attended and actually have engaged in the abusive behaviours themselves, which may support the fact that they are narcissists also, which will provide a further opportunity to examine their behaviour. There are so many different aspects of narcissism that can be explored in relation to this case that it really is a situation that has the potential to provide a huge body of work. And I would encourage you, my valuable viewers, to ensure that you direct people to my analysis of P Diddy, Sean Combs, where before all of this came out, that I explained that he was a narcissist. Because that will help inform people who are speculating about his behaviours, that are discussing the abusive allegations, the people that he's involved with, because it's all over the internet. It would be much appreciated if you would provide links to my playlist about him and explain that he's a narcissist, so that other people who perhaps are not aware of what's driving his behaviour become informed. My thanks in advance for those of you that do this. Alana Mastrangelo, reporting from Breitbart, tells us Sean Diddy Combs was denied bail for the third time on Thursday as a New York judge ruled the disgraced music mogul must remain behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center while he awaits his upcoming sex trafficking trial, which has been set for May. Thus, notwithstanding the serious nature of the allegations against him, P. Diddy demonstrates his sense of entitlement to try and seek bail. Furthermore, the judge has refused him that bail, which naturally is a threat to his control, not only in the sense of refusing to grant him his request, but also the fact that his liberty has been affected by him staying behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center. That refusal amounts to a threat to control. Unfortunately, he can't do anything directly. It's not as if he's going to spring a prison break. He might well complain to his lawyer or whoever might be listening to him that the judge is biased, that the judge is against him, that the judge has been bribed, that the judge is corrupt. Those are common complaints by narcissists when they don't get their way within the criminal justice system. And it's most likely that those are the things that he has complained about. Or he might simply think that in his own head as he attempts to jettison the threat to control posed by the denial of bail. We've also been provided a trial date, and Judge Aaron Subramanian set P. Diddy's trial date for May the 5th during a pre-trial hearing on Thursday. Accordingly, there's a good 6-7 months before the trial will come about. We shall see what happens with the civil suits in that time. We shall see whether there is further evidence that is released by the lawyers that act for the victims. We'll see who else comes forward. We may well see who else is accused of such activity similar to that of P. Diddy. And of course, one thing that we will be keeping an eye on in that window is whether Diddy gets Epsteined. It's clear that he has the capacity to drop a lot of people in it by virtue of the alleged tapes that he has and the people that have attended these parties. There will undoubtedly be numerous powerful and wealthy individuals, many of whom are narcissists, who will be experiencing that subconscious threat to control, with the potential that they could be made mention of, that they too could even find themselves on the receiving end of a criminal indictment. And in a similar way to that of Epstein, this raises the possibility that someone may look to off him. The report continues by explaining the judge added that the disgraced music mogul will remain detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, while he awaits trial. Combs has been in jail since September the 16th, after he was arrested following a federal indictment that accused him of more than a decade of abusing, threatening and coercing women and others, racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, forced labour, kidnapping, arson, bribery and obstruction of justice, among other crimes. A host of behaviours which show a lack of accountability and a sense of entitlement. The indictment also claimed that some of the music mogul's parties, known as freak-offs, involved days-long sexual activity with sex workers and others who were given a variety of controlled substances to keep them obedient and compliant. Assertion of control. Combs pleaded not guilty to alleged crimes, nullification of threat to control, denial, and has repeatedly tried to secure bail, which continues to be denied. Thursday's pre-trial hearing came 2 days after the music mogul's legal team attempted to secure bail for a third time, failing to do so. P Diddy's attorneys had also tried to secure bail immediately after his arrest last month, as well as on September the 30th, when they requested the ruling to be overturned. Thursday marked the music mogul's first appearance in court since his arrest. Thus, this is all proving problematic for P Diddy. First of all, he faces these various allegations which are a threat to control. Second, he is incarcerated, which is a further threat to control. Third, he attempts to nullify that threat to control and has repeatedly failed, now for a third time. His fuel levels will have dropped because he won't be engaging with anywhere near the number of people that he ordinarily would do. And if you'd like to understand more about how that might be affecting him, watch my videos, The Narcissist in Prison. It's also problematic for him because there is the potential threat to his control, and he'll be aware of this, that people might want to do him harm, not only in the general prison population, which is why he's being kept apart from it, but also through getting to the guards, because he knows that he has certain information about people and that those people may want to stop him speaking, which of course, as a narcissist with no sense of conscience, guilt or remorse, he'll be perfectly ready to throw people under the bus for the purposes of saving his own scrawny neck. The months ahead will be interesting to see what further evidence comes forward, and of course, should a trial take place in May, this will provide a fantastic opportunity to analyse and dissect the various behaviours and evidence that comes out, seen all through the lens of narcissism. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for watching, and please ensure that you also subscribe to my sister channel, Narcissism and Psychopathy with H.G. Tudor. The link is in the video description. Thank you in advance.